Hello Scorpios, what is up? What's going on? Today we will be doing your reading. Well, once again, your reading. So anyone who has Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising is welcome to watch this. Anyone who resonates with the title as well, whenever I do tarot, it's more general, so feel free to check this out. Before we get started, so it's July 4th weekend, so we are running a very special sale for July 4th. Reopen some of the things that were closed for a while. I have actually, because of the super popular demand, reopened my astrology class for beginners, but only for the July 4th weekend. It's at capacity. We have a few more seats, so it's limited seats only, so first come first served. It's only gonna probably work for another day, not even the full weekend. So if you really wanted to enroll into my beginners class, I recommend not waiting on that but going into that, because again, we are at capacity but just reopened for this weekend. However, it is limited seats available, so if you want to book it, if you want to enroll into my beginners course, where we start from scratch at understanding how to read a birth chart from the very beginning, how to generate and pull up your charts, what are the basic meanings of planets and signs, and how to read the fundamentals of the aspects, how to look at the transits. Like, this very foundational course is available into enrollments, but again, seats are limited for that one. We reopen it only for this weekend. So make sure if you want to enroll fast. It's going really fast. And then there is also level 2 option available, where we go deeper. We dive into things such as progressions, different asteroids. I actually give you secrets of asteroid and fixed placements that you're probably not going to see many other astrologers talk about, because I've learned some of these things directly from my teachers, and also some of these things are something that I've researched myself through my own works of study and practice for over 10 years at this point, something that I also learned from my teachers who are Russian. So it's something that's pretty unique information, I would say, that you're probably not gonna find in so many places. So if you want to enroll into my level 2, it comes with a free, absolutely free access to my level 1. Check out that option. It's going to be, all the links are going to be in the description box. Tarot class, where you can learn tarot cards from the very beginning with me, where I walk you through almost every single card, actually not almost, like every single card in tarot is available as well. It's super low price for what it is. I literally explain you entire tarot of Rider-Waite in just very straightforward 5 lessons. So check it out. Link to this is in the description box as well. I think we still have also some private bookings available in my Etsy shop. So if you wanted to book something, there is actually 10% off on some listings. I do believe there are some astrology charts still available. I think astrology and tarot reading, and I think what else was there? I'm not sure if Love Connection is still open, but check it out. Link is going to be down below. And there is also packages where you can save a lot of money. Free access with 3 readings package to my astrology course and my tarot class. So for those of you who wanted to get both readings and also the classes package, this is the best deal. It is such a good value, honestly, for the money. I'm offering that again in my Etsy shop. Everything there. For those of you who want to also say thanks and donate for this channel, we are making our own tarot and oracle cards project, so you can always donate to our GoFundMe campaign if you want to say thank you for these readings. And anyway, guys, without any further ado, let's get started. Sorry for the long announcement, but it's July 4th. We gotta help each other out. And yeah, let's take a look. I want to start. I've been lately obsessed with dragons, so I have this new super cool dragon deck. Let's start with dragon, and then we're gonna go with a tarot. So let's start with dragons. What do the dragons want us to know? And check out your 2021 yearly reading too. I recently had someone tell me that, oh my god, everything came true. Everything's coming true from the reading. So check it out. I'm gonna link it too. It's either in the membership, or you can just watch the preview as well for free, and then there is like extended too for that. I'm gonna link it. But anyway, let's see, what are the dragons for us today? Dragons. Ooh, you have 2 cards. We have here Restoring Hope and Inspiration. Look at that. Ooh, very interesting. An inspiration here. I like this card here a lot, where we literally see, it's almost like this feels very romantic. There is this maiden or elvish figure and this dragon. next to her, where it's almost like some of you of course could be feeling the north node, the south node transit. Maybe you have Gemini Sag placements, but of course we're also going to have north node and south node, which are connected actually to the dragon as well, coming into the axis of Taurus and Scorpio starting the end of this year. In December we're going to start having eclipses on Taurus Scorpio axis. Now guys, I have to maybe start preparing you for this now, because for a lot of Scorpios, especially Scorpio rising, but also Sun and Moon, this is going to be life changing when it comes to your relationships. Here you meet a person who could be very fiery. I can see that, very fiery, very with the north node, it could be very different from what you expect. So let me just give you an example. You always date your own nationality or whatever. Suddenly there is like a person with totally different culture swipes you off your feet. North node is this very exotic, so to say, quote unquote energy different. So, exotic could be different things for different people. For example, for me, I don't know what's exotic for me at this point because I traveled everywhere. I don't know. Maybe very different culture from mine could be exotic. Maybe a person who doesn't speak English. I have no idea. But like, let's say you're American, you suddenly start dating a European, or I don't know, like Australian, Asian, whatever. So like there is the element of foreignness in this person that you might be meeting. It could be happening already now for those of you who resonate with the new energy. But there is also an element that this type of people, not just in romantic relationships, but just overall in your life, will be the ones sweeping you off your feet, so to say. So be prepared to meet people who are different from the ones you are normally accustomed to. So it could be their culture, it could be their something about nationality, it could be just, I don't know, maybe you always used to dating older, now you're suddenly dating younger, or just something is different about this person. Could be obsessive, very fiery in nature, very passionate. But I feel like overall you will be feeling more and more inspired. We also have here a card healing, number 18, restoring hope. And this talks to me that this hopeless black and white time period in your life is over. So, you're starting coloring the grays. It becomes, the colors are back in your life. It's almost like there is someone who is by your side and you're not scared. You don't feel alone anymore. You don't feel scared anymore. And if you are like, oh, I'm still alone, there is no one there for me, I feel like it's going to be changing probably in those 18 months, in the next 18 months from whenever you watch this. And actually north and south node transit is 18 months. So prepare for the 18 months of transformation of your life. But this time it's not really even about the coins or anything, or like just about yourself. It's through partnership. South node is going to be on your rising, north node is going to be in your 7th house. For those of you who are like, oh, I'm not interested in any relationship, I don't see it coming, actually this is going to be where your growth is. You will have to you don't have to do anything, of course, but like you, in a way, energetically, the universe is going to be pushing you to step out of your comfort zone so that you allow someone to have your back. And it's going to be hard because right now, like with the north node being in Gemini, for the past already, how many months it's been? Over a year, right? It's already been, or not over a year, like almost a year it's been there, right? We've had to kind of like face our trust issues. A lot of your trust issues right now could be popping up. Can I actually trust someone again? Will I get betrayed again? So here with this healing card, you will be healing your trust issues. You will be healing any kind of issues with just trusting people, or just knowing that someone could be like having hope basically in also love, like letting go of the jaded side of yours. It's going to be a very important process, and I feel like you're not going to have a choice because the north node is also going to be together with Uranus. So you could meet someone and it will be like electric feeling where like at an instant you didn't think, maybe like you're just minding your own business, working on your coins, I don't know, attending a conference for networking, and suddenly you see someone and it's just like it's electric shock. And like it's not usually who you date, it's not how you do things, it's not what you're accustomed to or used to. Maybe like you are so used to, I don't know, dating specific type, whatever. But there is something so sudden that happens where you are released from your old patterns. And it's almost like I'm seeing for a lot of you, It's a very different type of relationship, very different type of person. It almost feels like some of your friends, like, mark my words, some of your friends will be like, have you lost your mind? What are you doing? But I see like a lot of you will be happy because this is part of your healing, part of you not being scared to go to places where, I don't know, it's just different. It's like, wow, it's exotic. It's like, it's this kind of like, I'm obsessed with dragons out of nowhere right now, and I'm like dreaming of different kingdoms and princesses and dragons, volcanoes, different shit like that out of nowhere. I see like for a lot of you, you will create your own fantasy world where something so innovative and different from everything you're used to will just like sweep you off your feet. It's very romantic, but it's also with business opportunities too. There will be people that you never expected that you will work with, or that you will encounter as customers perhaps, or partners or clients that will be like, hey, I want to work with you. Hey, I'm interested in your product, which you're offering you opportunities. And there is this dragon, but there's something very gentle. It's almost like, to me, this is the north and south node, because again, north node is the head of the dragon, south node is the tail. But there is something about this dragon that is almost like it's gentle with you. You might feel lost in the near future when we'll start this transit, which is not yet, but I feel like this energy is coming. There is a strength, there is a feeling that's coming. And again, I'm using tropical. For those of you who are in Vedic, it's already there, but I'm not seeing that yet. I'm seeing that north node is still in the 8th. In my view of that, and in tropical calculation. So, but you will be basically in this energy where like this will be very nurturing to you. Usually eclipses and north and south node are seen as a malefic. Again, call me crazy, I don't see it's going to be malefic for you, although you will feel kind of lost about your sense of identity. Suddenly you're like, wow, I am changing. Maybe for some of you, there will be a moment where you will be so swept off your feet in your relationship or a partnership. If it's not about love, it could be business partnership that could come in, that you will literally dissolve yourself in this partnership. I see a scenario for those of you who have never been married, never had children, that you will just start your first family, especially with Saturn and Jupiter in your 4th house, and Jupiter going into the 5th. Like, it's already in your 5th right now as I'm recording this, but it's gonna come back to your 5th for good, end of 21, beginning 22, as Saturn is in the 4th. A lot of you guys will be starting your own family for the first time, like those who never had family, obviously, or children before. And because I think a lot of you guys will be so in this new marriage, in this new partnership, you will not, like, I'm seeing for some of you, you will not care so much for, of course, be careful to not sacrifice yourself, but you will not care so much about like your own life, because your family and like what you're building, your kids, your marriage will play a more important role. Of course, balance is key. Don't completely just give everything away for that. But it's like, that's how I'm seeing this. For those of you first timers of marriage or children, this is going to be the time. If you're not interested in that kind of stuff, still, I think there is going to be a partnership, even if it's just business, that's going to just take you away. Like, this legend, right? Where, your prince comes and it takes you away to a magical land, whatever. That's going to happen for a lot of you. And with the South Node in your 1st house as well, there is something here where there is going to be a lot of awareness of the things in your physical body you might have not been aware before. So some of you might suddenly be like, oh, I have to pay attention more to my health. And I actually recommend you guys start paying attention to your health now, long before we're going to have Saturn or going into your 6th house. We still have a lot of time until then. So I would say start paying attention to your health right now, especially if you also have any Virgo placements like Sun, Moon, Rising, or whatever other placement you have in Virgo. There is that. What else I was gonna say here? Wow, that's a lot of information the dragons are giving me. Okay, so my God, what else? I'm almost getting like you've been in this dungeon, so to say, in this dark place for a long time, and something that looks scary and terrifying in the first place is going to be the energy that's going to take you out of that dark place you've been stuck on for a long time. So usually we are scared of dragons, right? But here this energy is liberating you. It's not malefic to you, it's good. What else do I want to mention here? Oh my God, I didn't know that I was going to take so much in from these 2 cards. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there is this with the south node on your rising or sun or moon, whatever placement south node, whatever you're watching this for, basically whatever south node touches, you will become very aware of that. If it's your ascendant, your physical body will be like, oh my god, I definitely need to lose weight, or I want to change something about my appearance, or I have to start presenting myself in a different way. If it's your sun, it could be just, on your spiritual path, you will be like, wow, there is so many things I have to check within my soul, within my just overall direction in life. With your moon, it could be family and just emotional healing as well. With the moon, in a way, it's a little bit harder because moon in Scorpio is debilitated by itself. So when we have additional eclipses on the moon, it could represent a lot of emotional volatility. But again, I see you guys here persevering and growing through this. Let's see what we have with tarot for you guys today. Oh, we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, here we are rising, Queen of Wands here is very the word that I hear, nonchalant. So you might be someone, you might have met somebody recently, or you just might have a lot of options in life right now. And with the Queen of Wands, you are in this energy where you're very empowered. You are not going to be chasing too much right now or getting too anxious over anything. It's like you've recognized and you've learned your power, and there's something also about your power at the moment where you don't feel like you have to scream about what you have or what you don't have. You feel very confident. Like you feel very confident about your future. I feel like with the Queen of Wands, especially this time period, whenever you watch this of Leo season, it's going to be very important. Like second half of July and August. However, we already have Mars and Venus in Leo right now as I'm recording this. So technically Leo season kind of already started, a little bit, because this time of the year we have Mars and Leo in Leo. So I feel like a lot of confidence here, asserting yourself with confidence, with pride, like in a good way. Oh, and we have, look at this. We have the Empress next to the King of Cups. Ooh, interesting. So yeah, Queen of Wands next to the Empress, very beautiful, very confident, taking care of your appearance, being very aware of your appearance at the moment. Like I'm seeing a lot of you are like, this is it. I have to get into my best shape. I have to start taking care of myself. I have to prioritize. Like there is nothing, I don't see that this is bad or superficial. I think that it's very natural, especially when we have transit over our first house or our 10th house, which are the most visible houses in the chart. 10th house being the midheaven, the top of the chart itself, which is how public perceives you. And the first house literally as your physical body. There is a lot of focus on you wanting to appear more attractive, more Venusian, you wanting to basically be attractive to opposite or same sex, whatever sex you're into. We have the King of Cups here, which has been showing up quite a lot in your readings. I see somebody's gonna spill their beans. You have a person in your life who is very it's an interesting person. Okay, let me just hold on. They are someone who is truly special. If you haven't met this person, once again, this is the energy that I feel coming for a lot of you, but I feel for many of you, you've already met this person. They are truly special. They are very connected to this Jupiter and Pisces transit. It's like one moment you see them as this very strong, very intelligent, very powerful in their field, whatever they do. Another moment they have this emotional depth to them, which you almost don't expect. Maybe they're younger than you, could be. Maybe you just don't expect that from someone like them. You don't expect this in general from people for whatever reason. But here I see with this person, King of Cups, they will spill their beans. I'm not sure what is it. Maybe for a while this was the person in your surroundings who was kind of like keeping it cool, not really showing you that they like you too, or they're into you, they're interested. I see suddenly this person spilling their beans. Also, dog is barking, something about dog. They could have dog. I see you as having more of a cat personality or having a cat. I see they could have something about dog, maybe year of a dog, maybe they own a dog, something about dog, they resonate a lot. I don't know what it is. But with the King of Cups, this person will spill their beans of how they truly feel about you, that they like you, and I think everything will change from that moment onwards. Let's see a little bit more about that. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. It's almost like it's going to It's like I see that this person might be very focused on their work and career now. They might be in a very competitive field. They are like someone who is about defeating their competition. Like again, it's almost, maybe that's why it doesn't make sense, their emotional depth, because they have this very masculine competitive side, but then they have this like emotional side. It could be a person who is a mixture of like fire and water. So they might be like, I know how you guys feel about Leo. I'm not going to bring that sign up, although I do feel like they could have Leo, Aries, or Sag, but they could have also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio placements too. So they have this fiery, watery element. And with the Five of Wands, there is going to be like something that requires a lot of their attention. And sorry, I would say also they someone who prioritizes work over connection or over love. It's not because of like that they are bad or that you don't matter. It's literally for this person's life. They are in the fight of their life for something. I have no idea. Maybe they are trying to, I don't know, they have some kind of startup, they are really trying to push it, or they are in due for promotion. It's everything is on it. But there is going to be a moment where they're going to get an upper hand in some kind of situation career wise. And when this moment happens, right away after that, I feel like maybe this is when this spilling the beans of feelings happens. Like nothing will matter, only you after that moment. And look at this. I'm not gonna read reversal in this read, but we're doing everything right. But we have the Four of Wands with the Judgment card. Look at this. With the Four of Wands next to the Judgment card, I see a lot of you, by the way, will be moving to a new place, strengthening a relationship at home. Some of you will be coming back home if you haven't seen your family for a while, or if you haven't seen somebody from your family for a while, they could be coming back to you. I feel with the Four of Wands next to the Judgment card, there is something here. Okay, it's gonna maybe only, again, general reading, let's never forget this, but I see some of you been married to this person, whoever this is in your past life. So there is natural, almost like understanding of duties, so to say, or how the energy works. And this coming together, if it indeed is gonna happen in this life, and I think for a lot of you it will, is going to be like resurrection, so to say, of a relationship, of a connection. I see in a past life you did not have a chance to complete something, maybe to have kids or to finish something within your relationship. I see here with the Judgment card, this is written, they say, like it's going to just happen where you are together, and it's like nothing can change that. So maybe this is your fated soulmate, because I do see with the Judgment card there was death here. So maybe like somebody died before another person, and like it's strange, because it's like it's that when the time comes here, nothing's gonna stop it. And like with the Four of Wands, again, this is not a reading for people who wait for unavailable people or anything like that. This is like if you know that there is like some new connection perhaps, and you know that like it's healthy, there is no toxicity or anything, because I have to be careful, I don't want to have people wait on somebody unavailable. But this is like you know who it's gonna be for, I hope. So it's like, yeah, with the Judgment card, there is almost like it's established. Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles with the Devil next to Knight of Wands. You will want, I think you two will have very different priorities on how soon, like for those of you who have not been intimate with this person, or if there's been no intimacy with this person for a long time, you will have very different understanding of that. I'm getting like one person will want to move sooner, another one will want to wait. I think you, Scorpio, will want to move sooner. I don't know why I'm getting this. With the Devil card, I feel like when the two of you will start being like intimate or whatever, like it is going to be something that's gonna be like very bonding, so very healing too. And I also want to say, if you are in by any means in a situation where somebody who is taken is giving you any kind of advances or is interested in you, it's also for you to be careful with that, because I see some of you might go into bad romance situation, but it's preventable. Just be careful. We have here Page of Swords. There is someone who's watching you every single move, like they watch you but they don't show it. But I think this person is going to reveal themselves. They're going to get caught. I'm almost getting like, okay, so first of all, I'm seeing there is a lot of people who watch you. Again, I don't know how, but like it could be social media. If you have social media, it could be other things. People are interested what your next move is, what's happening with you. Could be even some former friends, oh my God, whatever this means, or family. But I feel like whoever is watching you, I think that they're gonna get caught where, like, if they are trying to even make fake accounts, or even if it's their real account, if it's the social media, but apply it as it resonates, they're gonna get caught. And I don't think it's gonna be bad necessarily, because of the Three of Cups, it's gonna clear some misunderstandings. Yeah, I'm just getting that overall things are going well. Just be careful with any kind of bad romance situation, because I do see this happening. Let's see one more thing here. The Sun, yeah, but I feel overall there is going to be nothing that's gonna stop this upcoming happiness that's coming for you. You might realize that you finally have met your true another half, because there is something very childish, like they will be bringing the childish side of you, this very innocent child, and your connection will be protected. Anyway, we'll take the look in the extended about everything about this person, what you need to be aware of, who are the people watching you, what is this bad romance situation, but most importantly we'll focus on this King of Cups and the moment they spill their feelings to you, and nothing will be able to stop the happiness that the two of you will share. Link to the extended is going to be down below. Once again, guys, don't forget, it is July 4th weekend sale. We reopened only for this weekend, only, like literally only for this weekend, because that class is at capacity. Beginner's course of astrology, you can book it down below. It's limited seats, so you know, like it's not gonna be like even possibly available entire weekend. It's first come first served, so we only have, I think, about 5-6 maybe seats there, so it's only gonna be that and not more. There's also level 2 course available, which gives you automatic access to level 1. My tarot class is also available to stream through the weekend. Again, best deal in the market, where I just literally go take you through each card and teach them, as most of my students say, all of my students actually say, in a very easy way. So check it out. There's some private readings still available, and there's actually a 10% discount on some of those. There's packages to everything. All the links going to be down below. If you guys ever want to donate to my channel for the energy exchange and say thank you, I will appreciate it. There's GoFundMe down below. And anyway, we'll take a look in the extended and everything we just mentioned. We're gonna take a look also, what I want to see here, how will this situation develop, let's say by like in the Leo season, by the Leo season, and by the end of this year. Let's take a look at that, because we will have this North and South Node dragons in your sign starting end of this year. So I want to see how you are going, what this transit also will bring you, because there is a North and South Node transit, and we'll take a look in the extended how will you be going into that, and what will this transit bring you. Link to the extended down below. Thank you guys, talk to you soon, bye.